Hi there, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 24th of August. A glorious combination between the Sun and Jupiter this week. Happens for the first time in 12 years in the sign of Virgo. Now, Virgo is all about precision, but for you this is an opportunity to sharpen up your potential when it comes to how you connect with others, the exchange of ideas, how you think about your activities. And you may find yourself wanting to be that much busier, on the move, and have a much greater restlessness. Your desire to engage and to be more inquisitive, to learn new skills and knowledge can be very strong. Then again, if you work in technology or publishing, or you even have your own blog or internet opportunities, these too can start to sparkle with possibilities. But Jupiter is about expansion, and it's not quite so tuned into details, which of course Virgo is. So you need to measure what you're saying, particularly at the time of the full moon, which occurs on Saturday, because then the moon in Pisces, opposite the Sun, is going to be merging with Neptune. This is going to give you an awesome imagination as this week draws to a close. If you can find yourself reading some new things, going to see a movie, using photography as a medium, or travelling somewhere, then you can really trip the light fantastic. If you're trying to grapple with something that's earthier and more practical, like some kind of business agreement or a deal, then you do need to be a little bit more measured in your approach. But finances do still offer some opportunities for you this week. At the very start of the week, Uranus continues to connect very well with Venus, and flexibility and openness to new ideas are the key to making the most of its potential. But at the end of the week, the last 3 days, the retrograde in Venus combines with Mars. This is going to give you a really sultry vibe, but also an appreciation of all the good things in life. And you could have a stroke of fortune on the back of this alone, but it's going to be much more difficult to resist a more impulsive side of your nature. If you have been thinking about buying a new mode of transport, then you could find yourself looking at all the different options. But again, go careful on the back of this full moon. But I do feel in a romantic context, if you're getting to know somebody new, the more mysterious they are, the more it can kind of pull you towards them. But just proceed with a little bit of care. Mercury's actually moving on Friday too, but Mercury moves into Libra, and that's just cautioning you to just take the time out to have a little bit of space to yourself and just cogitate on what you really want at a more emotional level. But I think generally this can be a very upbeat, social, fast-moving, exciting, and even fun week for you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck. And goodbye for now.